The Brainerd Area Coalition for Peace held a Black Lives Matter vigil this evening in Brainerd to stand in solidarity with supporters to demand justice for George Floyd and all police brutality victims. Chantel Calhoun has the story.
The Brainerd Area Coalition for Peace is supporting the Black Lives Matter movement by demanding that police officers who commit brutality to be held legally accountable. This movement comes after the brutal death of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Elijah McClain, and many others.
There must be justice for George Floyd and for every victim of police brutality. Enough's enough. Exactly 4 years ago today, on July 6, 2016, Geronimo Yanez gunned down Philando Castile, murdered him in cold blood. He was tried but acquitted. He walked. I mean, he got away with murder. It's disgusting. It needs to end.
As rallies continue across the world with hundreds of thousands of protesters in support, some people in rural and small communities like Brainerd say that they just want justice for Black and brown people.
I just think it's important to recognize that even though we live in a small community, we can still come out and support what's right. I wish that people realize that what is happening to Black people is really an injustice. And I feel like we should all be horrified.
Black Lives Matter supporter Taylor Ward says that he would like to see a drastic change when it comes to the relationship between the officers and the community.
The term defunding the police gets a lot of flack, but I think that in a lot of cases those budgets have probably gotten bloated. I am really concerned about the militarization of police generally. So I think there needs to be a radical restructuring of how we think about law enforcement.
Event organizer Doug Olson says that the Black Lives Matter movement is not about anti-police, it's about anti-brutality, and he says that he wants to see officers who commit crimes to be held responsible.
This is just wrong. This warrior mentality that too many police officers have, needs to end. They need to be peace officers who respect the communities they serve, who respect the laws that, they're there to enforce, who help people, who do not use force unless they absolutely must, try to resolve things peacefully.
Reporting in Brainerd, Chantel Calhoun, Lakeland News.
All Lives Matter counter-protesters were also in attendance, but everyone remained peaceful tonight.
Lakeland News is member-supported content. Please consider supporting Lakeland News today.